Klein, members of the school board, administrators, teachers, parents, guests, and most importantly, my fellow classmates. I am honored to speak on behalf of the Harriton High School class of 2011. What really makes this special for me is that I almost wasn't in the class of 2011. You see, one night, 13 years ago, my preschool teacher called my parents at home and recommended that they hold me back a year. It seems she didn't think I was mature enough for kindergarten. Now let's think about this for a second. Not mature enough for kindergarten? Really? Well, my parents considered her recommendation, but decided to enroll me in kindergarten anyway. And I'm here to tell you that I did great. How do I know? Because thanks to my mother, I am holding in my hand my original, long-form, kindergarten report card, preserved for generations to come, in its own hermetically sealed, protected cover. Under that, I aced such challenges as naming and recognizing numbers up to 31. And under English, I was great at using inventive spelling to express ideas. I guess some things never change. Yes, I absolutely beasted kindergarten, firmly establishing me on a path to tonight. So, to my incredibly kind yet somewhat cautious preschool teacher, all I've got to say is, Mrs. Sussman, how do you like me now? I've taken dozens of classes, most recently at Harriton with many of you. Yet, in all this time, I have never taken a single class that focused on one of the most important skills we need, listening. You know that feeling you get when you forget someone's name immediately after introducing yourself? Well, I do. And frankly, it can be very embarrassing. So, to fix it, I'm working hard at becoming a better listener. And my experience as a musician over the years is helping me to achieve this goal. When I was about 8, my first drum teacher told me that what makes different rhythms and beats interesting aren't the sounds that you create with your sticks, but the silences you insert between the beats. Spaces within your music, he said, create anticipation, promote a dialogue with the other musicians. Listen carefully, and be creative with the silences you place in your music. Though the concept of inserting and then listening to silences was a little too deep for me to grasp as an 8-year-old, it did resonate. 10 years later, I see how creating something beautiful and complex, whether in music or a relationship, requires just as much energy and effort in listening as it does in playing. In 6th grade, on the first day of jazz band practice at Welsh Valley, Mr. Eskin handed me 2 arrangements. I brought the music home, practiced the charts for hours, and composed the exact fills I was going to play in the upcoming holiday concert. Despite my careful preparation, at the next rehearsal, I sounded out of sync with the rest of the band. I was playing the right tempo, I wasn't too loud, and I played my fills as written, but for some reason, it still didn't sound exactly right. I glanced up at Mr. Eskin, who happened to be looking at me. He brought his left index finger up to his ear and mouthed the word, listen. So I listened. I started focusing less on what I was playing and more to the melody of the saxophones. I listened to the trumpets and to the steady lines of the bass player and pianist. I took it all in as I looked at Mr. Eskin for his dramatic cues and gestures. I wasn't a solo musician anymore. I was in an ensemble, and what I was hearing was every bit as important as what we were playing. More recently at Harriton, I've had the privilege of playing drums in the pit orchestra under Mr. Joseph in support of HTC's musicals. As a musician in the pit, one's primary role is to accompany the actors and actresses on stage as they interpret the words in music. In other words, a pit musician is very much a supporting role, not the starring role. So learning how to play while also listening to the actors and actresses on stage is critically important to the success of the show. To effectively contribute as a musician in an ensemble or a student in the classroom requires communication, collaboration, and the ability to listen. In an age where we are all so plugged into technology and often tuned out to ourselves and relationships, how we communicate face-to-face has become even more important. Now, when I meet someone for the first time, I know what to do. I say, "Hi, I'm Eli Derrow," and then I take a breath and I listen. Because I know that how I listen, from the moment we meet, will set the stage for everything that follows.